What are you doing out here? It's freezing out here, Mama.
He's so upset. It's just too much for me. We can't put it all together.
What is going on?
He's running away.
Okay, Mama, we will find him. He couldn't have gotten far, okay?
Just go after him. I just feel so damn Josie. Okay. Stupid thing.
Mama.
Josie, come on. My baby, you gotta get
Mama,
him.
listen to me. We are going to find him, okay? But first we need to get you back inside. Okay? Come on.
I decided to take care of all the damages. It was really stupid.
You can say that again.
Yeah. Well, I want to make it up to you. I'm sorry about the picture. I think you get the picture.
Well, I'll be sure to pass along the cash and the apology.
Okay.
See how easy that
No, that wasn't easy. That was easy for you. That was not easy for me. Okay, I'll take a beer.
Sorry, no can.
What are you talking about? No can do. I just made a very sincere apology to you. Plus,
Thanks. Now, how do you like your coffee?
Coffee.
Randy, I thought everything was forgiven.
He likes it black. Come here, Jake. Have a seat. Sit down.
Chris, what are you talking about?
Have you learned absolutely nothing from this experience?
What are you talking about?
I mean, if I remember correctly, drowning your sorrows in a bottle is what got you into this rampage in the first place, right?
I had a little thing here. What's the big deal?
So what's Vicky gonna say when she finds out that you thrashed Sassies and got yourself arrested?
What makes you think Vicky cares, all right? It's over, Chris.
Glasses. Hey, the boys asleep?
Yes, they are. I tucked them in, and then I gave them a little kiss on their forehead, and then I quickly got out of there. What?
Oh, I think the boys are real lucky to have you.
Oh, no way. It's the other way around. Oh, great. I see you found the crackers and the peanut butter and...
So, you gonna tell me what this stuff is for?
No.
You're not. Not even gonna give me a hint.
Did you give me one? Are you ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, wait a minute. I almost forgot. We need something to wash the peanut butter down with.
What are you up to?
You'll see. Just grab the glasses. You have everything. All right, let's go. We have an appointment with the treetops. Come on.
Coming.
No? Oh, there's no sign of him. Josie, where is he? Listen to me. I did not pass him on the road, so he couldn't have gotten very far. And you need to stay inside.
Only I could have gone out there and looked. Did you check the barn?
Yes, I did. Listen, he's gonna be fine. We're gonna find him, I promise.
Josie, I'm worried about it. I'm scared. What if he's hurt? What if some stranger finds him before we do?
Mama, your hands are like ice. Now, why didn't you stay inside? Why aren't you?
I'm gonna stay out there until I'm sure he's okay.
Okay, listen to me. Freezing to death is not gonna help. Okay, let's just get you near the fire.
It just doesn't make sense. It's just not like Chris. It's not like my boy.
You need to warm up here. Just stay here. Mama, you know better than this. You need to keep warm. They told you that.
You
Put this on. Look, I don't know where Greg is, but I'll tell you one thing, okay? Here, wrap yourself up. I'm going to call Gary right now, okay? I'll call Gary. I'll get him to come out here, and between the two of us, we will definitely find him. Okay? You do me a favor, though. You gotta stay put.
I'm right here.
Okay.
Where am I going?
Oh, Tibbs. Hi, it's Watts. Listen, is Gary there? Yeah, it's an emergency.
Well, Doctor, you certainly know the right medicine to prescribe.
It's easy, but
with a beautiful patient like you. Next time I'll have a silk robe waiting for you.
Well, I think we managed pretty well.
We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess I got just a little carried away, but I can't seem to help myself with you. You have that effect on me.
It's a good thing these doors are locked.
Well, as a matter of fact,
What?
both locks are broken.
You didn't tell me that?
Somehow I thought it kind of added to the excitement.
Oh, I do miss you.
You've been so understanding, thank you.
You're here now. That's all that's important.
You know, it seems like since Charlene's accident, I've been on some kind of rationing program. I only get you in allotments.
As long as you just still want me, that's all that's important.
It's made you even more precious than ever. I'm not getting it.
I think you better. They could come barging in here, get it?
No, that's right. No locks. Dr. Hudson.
Hi, can you come out to the farm right away? It's an emergency.
What is it, Charlene?
No, it's Greg. He ran away.
What? When?
A little while ago. He and Mama had a fight, and he took off. Well, listen, I'm sure he's on the farm somewhere. I just can't find him. So, could you come out? Mama's kind of scared.
I'm on my way.
John, what is it? What's happened?
It's Greg. He's run away. Damn it, I should have seen how serious this was.
You have to go. You have to be with him. Go on.
Yeah. It's kid size, right? Ah.
Well, here we are.
So this is what you meant by treetops, right?
Well, it's not exactly the treetops, I guess, but it's still pretty up here, you know. Not off the ground, but okay.
Yeah.
It's cozy, and it's sweet, and it's fabulous.
Well, thank you, but I knew that. I built this place, remember?
I do remember. So tonight, we're going to pay tribute to this place. We're going to have a little bit of a, let's call it a treehouse warming party.
Oh, well, hey, that's... Thank you. I don't think anybody's ever done that for me, you know, for something that I built with my own two hands. That's... I'm honored. Thank you. Champagne. Yeah.
Champagne.
So I got to tell you that I don't think I've ever had peanut butter and champagne together before. It's going to be a new experience for me.
Goes with everything.
Champagne?
No.
Peanut butter. Let's see if I can do this. I hate these bottles.
Woo!
Ah!
Quick. There.
Well, champagne. So tell me something. When are you going to show me what's in those books?
Right now.
Hey. Now that is a beautiful, beautiful child. Who is she?
It's me.
Chris, I'm gonna be a man, you know? I'm gonna be somebody that she can love. When we kissed the other night, there was like chemistry, and I know she could feel it too, but now she'd rather mix potions with Bobby Jackhammerino.
Okay, you know what? We are not even gonna go there.
Come on, he's taking advantage of her right now.
Jake, you really need to deal with your own anger before you start messing around with this Bobby Reno.
Bobby Reno is the reason I'm losing it. He worked his way into her bedroom.
Okay, back up a second. What is this worked his way into her bedroom stuff? Where did he get this?
I just know it.
Oh, so you were there. You saw it with
You
your eyes.
sick dog. No, I wasn't there.
Oh, I know. So, Vicky came over and said, Jake, you know what me and
No,
Bobby
you don't
just said?
talk
We were
about
in
that kind of
bedroom."
thing with-
So then who gave you this information? How do you know
I
that...
have my sources.
What sources? What sources, Jake? Who told you that Bobby and Vicky slept together? Who?
Grant Harrison. Don't.
No, because see, it sounded like you just told me that Grant Harrison told you.
Yes, that Grant... listen,
You know what? No, you know what? I need to bust you up. You mean to tell me you messed up an entire restaurant because of something
I didn't want
Grant
to believe
told
that
you?
at first.
So now you do?
Yes, I know it's true. Why else would the guy clam up about it?
Maybe because nothing happened. Maybe there was nothing to talk about.
Together, Chris, I know. They're out on a date right now.
They're out on a date right now because your simple behind's been busting up restaurants for no reason. Yeah, she should be up. You're absolutely right. You should give up.
Okay, what would you do?
If I loved her as much as you claim you do, there would be absolutely nothing in the world to stop me from fighting for her. I mean, even if they went the whole 9 yards, and I'm not saying they did, but nothing would stop
She
me.
made a choice. That's it. She made a choice.
What choice?
She made a
What
choice.
What are you talking about? Does she have a ring in her finger? Did she and Bobby walk down an aisle? No. The way I see it, you still got a chance. That is, if you could take it.
I have never shown this book to a single soul.
You're kidding, right? No one?
Nope. Okay, I did show it to one person. You. Oh, this is a great one.
Wait a second. You never told me you lived in Paris.
No. The Eiffel Tower there, it's a fake. I brought this in for show and tell, and I fooled a lot of kids, I gotta tell you. But it was either this picture or my tadpole collection.
Tadpole collection.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Melanie Demand.
Now, who was Melanie Demand?
She was my friend. I used to play with her when I was a kid. Bridget would take me over there maybe once a week or something, and I'll tell you, I thought they were just royalty. Probably didn't have 2 dimes to rub together, you know, but they owned their house, and they had this great playroom in the basement. And they had a real mom and a real dad.
And you told me that you didn't know about your parents until you were older.
That's right.
How did Bridget explain that?
Bridget was some piece of work. You know, she was really just a little kid herself, and she concocted this whole story so that my feelings wouldn't be hurt, you know. She told me that my parents had been shipwrecked on the way home from a vacation on Timbuktu.
Timbuktu?
That's right.
Well, that is a very creative story.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And she told me that they were very plucky and very ingenious people, just like me. And they were probably living some elaborate life in a big tree house on a deserted desert island. And I believed every single word of it.
I'd believe every single word of it. That's a good story.
It's also a published one. It wasn't until I was older that I ran across the Swiss Family Robinson and I found out where Bridget got all her material. Then when I got older, it was Bridget who reunited me with my mother. I don't know where I'd be right now if it wasn't for Bridget. Uh-oh.
What?
Nope. Nope.
Oh, give me that. No, you
Bad
started
hair
this.
day,
No,
very
give me
awkward
this. Let me see.
stage.
Let me
It's
see.
bad. It's
No,
bad.
we saw that picture. Where is it? My dear, I don't think you have ever had a bad-looking day in your life. Oh, my God. Is that Jake?
Where?
Right there. Look at him.
That's Jake. Look at that. I think we must have been about 15 there, and we thought we were very cool.
Yeah. You've never shown this to anybody else.
Not to anybody. Not to Stephen, not to Kirkland. Not even Jake.
Thank you for meeting me on the spur of the moment.
I couldn't wait to see you. You were absolutely on the right track the other day.
I was?
Oh, yeah.
What track was that?
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to hang out my shingle. I'm going to practice law again.
Really? Oh, are you sure you want to do that? I mean, have you forgotten why you left in the first place?
No, of course I haven't, but that was a different time. My life was different then. Now Wallingford's is gone and Frankie.
You know what? I think you should throw yourself into something.
So do I. I miss working on cases. I miss being in the courtroom and fighting for something, you know. I was good, wasn't I?
Oh, honey, you were the best. I always said that the world needed more lawyers like you.
Well, that brings me to your brilliant suggestion. You know,
What?
I'm trying to take a new approach. I want to find a place where I can really be comfortable with my clients and really talk.
You don't want to open the office again?
No, it's too formal, too intimidating.
So, what do you have in mind?
You're looking at it.
Carlino?
Joe and Paulina have agreed to rent me a table at Carlino. Welcome to my new office, honey.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Say anything you want.
You really want to bring clients here?
Think of it. It's very homey, very comfortable. You know, the smell of Paulina's magnificent lasagna, all the cappuccino in the world.
Well, it's certainly unprecedented, and I know you'll probably make it work.
And I'll be able to give Grant Harrison some honest competition.
Grant? He's not practicing law anymore.
Oh, you haven't heard the news. Oh, yeah.
What?
He's been readmitted to the bar by a 3-judge panel.
You must be kidding. How can a guy who goes to prison for murder sit in a courtroom and try a case?
Heroism has its rewards.
Well, I'm right. The real world really has gone crazy. It really has.
Honey, you didn't sound very well when you called. You upset?
No. I'm okay, really. I'm okay.
No, you're not. Is Gregory still giving you and John a little grief?
I know I shouldn't say this, but Greg is pushing everybody's buttons to get exactly what he wants.
What happened this time?
He ran away.
Oh, my God, that's every parent's worst
I know.
nightmare.
John is there right now trying to find him. I'm sure he's just hiding somewhere. I just think that it's just another ploy by this little guy to keep his father at the farm.
Have you said any of this to
No,
John?
of course I haven't. John's torn up enough about it. I don't mean it this way. I certainly don't want Gregory to be in any kind of pain, but somebody ought to straighten him out, and it certainly can't be me.
Honey, you can't keep this bottled up inside of you. Talk to John.
Club soda, bartender.
You got it.
What's up, Randy? You have any news for me?
Mr. Harrison, you following me?
Well, I could ask you the same question. You just getting off work?
Mm-hmm. And thanks for running out on me earlier.
Yeah.
Did you go to see Charlene?
Actually, I didn't. I had business to take care of, but I'm still counting on you to fill me in now.
Sure. Do it soon.
Okay. So, you were about to give me an update?
Get ready. Seems your ex-wife is out on a date tonight with that Reno guy.
Really? Well, now, they didn't waste any time, did they? Nice work, Randy. Josie, it's Grant.
You know what? Right now is not a very good time, but I will tell her that you called.
Is everything all right? She's okay, isn't she?
Yeah. She's good. It's Greg. He took off out of the house, and we can't seem to find him.
Oh, no. She must be worried sick. Let me come over there and help you, all right?
John is on his way, and I put a call out to Gary, so we're going to find him.
Oh. All right, fine, but please, let me know if I can be of any help.
No, Grant, you know what? That won't be necessary, but thank you. Bye. John, thank goodness you're here. Listen, okay, I checked the spring house, I checked the hay shed, and I went up and down the road. I cannot find him.
What about the barn? You check the barn?
I checked there once, yeah, but I'm going to go check that again. You're right.
Here,
Thanks.
Just don't worry, yeah? We'll find him. We'll find him.
Jake again.
Yeah. Well, we did almost everything together.
Did he love you as much back then as he does now?
We were an item once.
What happened?
I guess we're best as friends.
Vicky, I gotta tell you something, all right? Boy, I hope I don't screw this up. The reason I opened up to you about... It's because I was afraid. I was afraid I was gonna lose you to Jake. Ouch. I told you I'm no good with words. I'm lousy at it.
No, it's all right. You're not that bad. You should try it more often. You're pretty good at it, actually.
He loves you, Vicky. He loves you more than life itself. He'd kill for you.
That's Jake. So, tell me, I was wondering about these windows. Do you cut them out first, or do you just, I mean, how does that work?
I frame them in.
Ah.
Are you really interested in the way I do things?
Yeah, yeah. I see how it turns out. So, on to the other album, I think.
Yeah.
This is an album that I kept when I was on the run with the kids.
Well, let me guess, you were running from Grant Harris.
Yeah, after he tried to kidnap us, I just decided to take off for a while with the kids. We were like three little gypsies, you know, and I found myself just taking pictures everywhere we went. So, this is one that was taken when we were visiting my sister Marley in Japan. Isn't that neat? Look at all those kids in yellow rain slickers. I love that. It's nice. And this one was taken in Australia. I know, aren't they cute? There was some, I don't know, Australian lifeguard class, and all these kids with the blue swim caps on. They're from Finland.
Wow, look at all the colors. I got this thing for colors.
Yeah?
Yeah. When I was in the hospital, right before I had my transplant, I used to play this head game with myself. I used to try to visualize colors in my head to see if I remembered it right. I can get all the other colors, but this one color, red, I just couldn't wrap my mind around it.
That must have been weird.
Yeah, it was. So to this day, red, it fascinates me. It's it kind of draws me in. Yeah, you're right.
I don't want to go.
You know, the boys.
Yeah, you know, I've got this thing running through my head. I remember Bridget saying early to bed, early to rise makes the last healthy, wealthy, and...
Wise. I wish I'd met Bridget.
She would have liked you.
I'll get this stuff tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Here. So thank you for showing me your pictures. I'm honored that you did.
Bobby?
Yeah.
Thank you for everything. The music and... It's one of the nicest nights I've ever had.
Me too. Thank you. All right, come on, let's
Grant Harrison, you're cheery as a damn chipmunk, huh? But you're hanging with the boys here. You don't really seem like a sassy type to me.
You're right. This is a place for losers, isn't it? Hey, you spend a lot of time here, don't you?
You hurt me. I'm a loser. You're not giving to me tonight, right?
You know what, buddy? You know, it doesn't take too much to set you off these days. I mean, there was your little scuffle with Bobby Reno and your temper tantrum the other night. Hey, how was your first night in jail?
Don't know. Didn't spend a night in jail. Maybe if I ever need to understand what that experience is like, I'll ask you, because after all, didn't that used to be your permanent address?
No wonder that handyman's making time with Victoria. You're falling apart these days, boy.
Shut up, Grant.
By the way, I just found out that they were on a date. As a matter of fact, I saw them strolling through the...
Get out of my face a second.
If I were you, I would take your friend's advice.
With all due respect, Mr. Harrison, don't you have a rock or something to crawl back under?
Ouch.
Yeah, I'll find that rock.
Rock. That was good.
Need some help?
Sure, why not?
You know, in a second, though, why don't we get that coffee someplace classy?
Okay.
Well, nice of you to show up.
I don't even need to ask you what this is about, do I?
No, I got a couple of questions.
Yeah, I know you got questions. You had questions last week about Cody Mercer's case. And you want to know how Grant Harrison relates to Cody Mercer, am I right? Mm-hmm. I got a question for you first. What's it to you?
You stop acting like a cop. That don't work with me.
Well, sorry, it's not an act. It's who I am. So deal with it. Now, you asked me here. You want to tell me what for?
How do I know I can trust you?
Oh, for crying out loud. You can trust him, Bobby. You don't. Of course, I could say the same thing to you.
Yeah, so then we both take the risk. So I think we got something in common, you and I.
What's that?
We both think that Grant Harrison is one very dangerous man.
We do?
Ask the right questions, Bobby. You came here to collect information, remember?
Yeah, we also think that Grant Harrison and Cody Mercer were working together.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, it's also possible that Grant Harrison was responsible for that hit on Josie Watts.
That's an angle that I'm working on. Yeah.
So you're still investigating this?
No, actually, the case has been closed by Captain McNamara.
Why?
Well, a letter surfaced from Mercer to his mommy, which miraculously exonerated Grant of all possible crimes. If you think that's funny, what's really funny is the fact that the old bag disappeared off the face of the planet. Nobody knows where she is.
What do you want to bet that Grant Harrison is responsible for that, too?
Well, maybe you and I do think alike. Let's assume that's correct. Why? What's his motive?
Image. Image. Grant Harrison will do anything he can to look like a hero.
But what for? What's it going to get him?
His son. He will do anything he can to get custody of Kirkland and hurt Vicky in the process.
Yeah. Speaking of Vicky, you've been getting pretty close to her while you work on her house, huh?
Yeah, she's a good lady.
She's a beautiful lady.
And your point is...
Yeah, what's your point? My point is, I just wondered if you were trying to be a hero too, Mr. Reno.
Come on, Gary. Give him a break. He's the only person that you can trust.
Our conversation is over. I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, cop.
Come on, Gary. Come on. He needs you. He needs your help. Damn it.
No. Come on, don't give up. Hey, well, why don't you go check on Vicky?
Hey, you two.
Hey, hello.
Hi.
Hello. So, Grant, you went and did it, didn't you, you sly puss?
Did what?
Oh, you didn't hear? Oh, Grant has been readmitted to the bar.
News travels fast, doesn't it?
Not to my ears. I had no idea. You've been talking about Charlene so much you never talk about yourself.
Well, I guess you don't know Grant very well.
Excuse me?
Excuse me a second, will you?
Sure.
I probably said something wrong. Excuse me.
I've got some good news myself, Grant.
Oh, pray tell, what is that?
I'm going to be practicing law again, too.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to squaring off in the courtroom with you, counselor.
Won't that be odd for you, Grant? You know, fighting for a client instead of being the accused?
Excuse me, Felicia?
Yes, Cindy. Something wrong?
I was about to ask you the same thing. You seemed upset back there. Was it something I did?
No. Of course not. Not anything you did.
I just thought, I mean, Lorna doesn't seem to like me too much these days.
Yes, I know that. I really think that you need to talk to Lorna about that, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I will. I'll talk to Lorna. Thank you so much, Felicia. See, I told you someday I'd need your shoulder.
Yeah, I took the liberty of ordering. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, not at all. Thank you.
Everything squared away with Felicia?
Yeah, everything's under control.
You know, I'm looking forward to getting to know you better, Cindy. I mean, we already have one thing in common.
What's that?
Well, Gabe, of course. We have a lot of interesting things to share about our mutual friend.
Yeah. You know, Mr. Harrison, I'm sorry. I've been on my feet all day. Do you mind if I take a rain jacket?
No, of course not. Another time.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, thank God. Let me see you. Let me see you. You all right? Are you all right? Was he hurt?
No. He's all right. He's just tired and hungry and scared.
I'm not scared. Well, I was terrified.
We found him down in the cellar. He was in a corner under some potato sacks there.
You frightened me so much.
I'm sorry, Mom.
Please don't do it again. Please don't do it again. Listen, you don't need to. Listen, Greg, why don't you come upstairs with me and we'll wash you up and we'll get you in some PJs, okay?
Come on. Go with your sister.
And you come back down here.
Give me this thing.
And you give me a kiss before you go to bed, okay?
You know what? I got you that bubble gum anyway.
Oh, John.
You'll be okay.
I'll have a talk with him tomorrow. Because he needs to know what he did was wrong.
Listen, I'm going to stay here tonight.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. You're just going to send him the wrong message. He did all of this just to get you here.
I don't care what his reasons were. I can't stand to see him in that kind of pain. I gotta get into town and take care of something. I'll be back.
Okay, I'll let him know you're spending the night. John. Thanks.
Greg's washing up. I don't think he wants his big sister helping him. Where'd John go?
Sonny, what are you doing?
Did you know it was me when you opened the door?
No, but I knew somebody was
Do
down
not
here.
open this door unless you know who it is. And if you don't know who it is, call the cops, all right?
Well, if I'd done that, you'd be standing here in handcuffs.
Fine,
right
I'd rather
now.
be in handcuffs than you be in a heap of trouble.
What are you talking about? What kind of trouble?
Don't ask me how I know it, but Grant's up to something, all right?
Grant is always up to something.
No.
I can handle him.
No, Vicki. This is more serious than you think. Okay, there are a couple of people on the Bay City Police Department who believe Grant's up to something,
What
too.
do you mean?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. And until I do, you have to promise me that you're gonna lock these windows and doors and double-check everything, all right? Please, please do that.
Okay, I promise.
Okay.
Thanks again.
Yeah, get
All right.
Lock this,
Okay.
Good night.
You know, I hate
Peter,
when
I
we
hate
fight.
when we argue.
So do I.
It's just that I can... Well, really, you can be so stupid sometimes.
Oh, really? Well, I know you can, and it's all right. I'm willing to work through it, because I love you.
I love you.
Oh, do I love you. How's your mom?
She's better. We had a crisis earlier, but it's over.
What happened?
Oh, Greg ran away. I tried to call you at the precinct, but no one seemed to know where you were.
Yeah, I know. I was following a lead, talking to a new informant.
Really?
Yeah.
How did it go?
Well, I don't know yet. Time will tell.
Bobby Reno, you are doing great. You gotta stick to it, though. You gotta protect Vicky because well, I can't. You are my arms and my legs now. You have to stand up to Grant.
Hi.
Hey, John.
Oh, how's Gregory?
It's all right. Felicia told me all about it. Is he okay?
I wouldn't go that far, but he wasn't hurt.
John, where was he?
In the cellar, I think he scared himself just as much as he did the rest of us.
How awful for you. Look, I'll leave you two alone. Honey, think about what we talked about, okay?
Yeah, I will.
Take care, John.
I'll call you later.
You too.
Okay.
Sounded serious. What was that all about?
Oh, Cass has decided to practice law again.
Really? That's wonderful. It's terrific.
Tell me about Gregory.
It's complicated, Felicia.
You're going to go out to the farm again tonight, right?
I'm sorry, but he's my son, and I have to. He needs me.
Yes, of course you have to. You need to be there with
But
him.
it'll only be for tonight. I
No,
promise.
you don't have to make that kind of promise.
What do you mean?
Well, because Greg is going to need you tomorrow night, and the night after that, and the night after that, probably.
So unfair to you.
John, I think we have to deal with the situation as it is. Gregory needs you right now until he at least feels secure and safe again.
Are you okay with this?
Go. All right? Go and know that I'll be waiting for you when you come back home again.
You were right, Jake. You've always been right. We are meant to be together. We always have been.
I've been from shore to shore.
Whoa, Jake. You all right, man? Look here, man. It's getting late. Some of us got to go to work tomorrow. I'm getting out of here, and I suggest you do the same. Bye. Yeah.
I'm working out the details, but as of now, you've got 3 targets. And I believe 2 of them just said a tender goodnight. Your immediate assignment? Find out everything you can about a woman named Cindy Brooks.